Hello, and welcome to our swine production video series. My name is Terry, and I'm going to be guiding you through this video where we visit a sow breeding barn and farrowing barn. We're going to start here with an aerial view of a typical pig production farm in Ontario. You can see the barn here with the manure lagoon situated in the back. And here you can see a perimeter fence, which is an important aspect of biosecurity in pig production. When we move into the barn, you can see here that visitors are required to shower in and then put on farm dedicated clothing as another important aspect of farm biosecurity. After we shower in, we're going to move into the breeding barn of the facility. Record keeping is another important aspect of swine production. In the breeding barn, we keep track of individual sow information with this sow breeding card. In this example, it is for sow 6477. In the breeding and early gestation period, sows are housed and fed individually. Here you can see the yellow bins that are holding each sow's feed for the day. And looking across the breeding barn, you can see the sows stalled individually, and you can see their individual sow cards pinned at the front of their stall. You can see here the blue livestock marker on the backs of these sows. The marks are applied to help the producer identify when the sows come into estrus. Here you can see the yellow ear tag in the sow's ear, which helps identify the sow, and you can see that they can stand and lie down in their stalls. Here we can see the ventilation fans, which helps generate a negative pressure and keep the air fresh within the barn. Here's our herdsman, Kevin, and he is scraping the area behind the sows to help keep them clean, and also can conduct health examinations from the back of the sow. Here you can easily view the sow's body condition and how she is doing in general. It is also important to conduct health checks from the front of the sow, and here you can see we are examining the sows from the front as well as fixing a panel. An important member of the breeding barn is the boar. Here, Kevin is moving the boar cart into the center aisle of the sows. The cart is used for handler safety as well as efficiency. The boar can be moved to the section of the barn where the sows are expected to be coming into estrus. And now that Kevin has the boar cart set up, here comes the boar as he moves into the boar cart. The sows will come into estrus more consistently and also be identified easier when exposed to a boar. The boar cart allows Kevin to do this safely and more efficiently. This is a pen of gilts within the breeding barn. They are young animals to be introduced into the main breeding herd once they are old enough. Once a sow is confirmed pregnant, they will move into pens much like these and are housed in groups until it is time to farrow. A sow's gestation is about 115 days, or an easy way to remember this is 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. When a sow is due to farrow, she'll be moved into a farrowing room. Let's follow Kevin into the farrowing room. Just like in the gestation and breeding area, it is important to conduct health checks every day. By walking down the center aisle, Kevin can check the sows and litters with little disruption. These piglets are approximately 3 days old. Piglets will claim a teat for the suckling or lactation period, and once they have claimed a teat, they do not share. So it is important that the sow's udder is healthy. It is important for newborn piglets to receive sufficient colostrum as well as be warm and dry. The panel on the floor of this farrowing crate is heated to provide extra heat for the piglets. It also has a drying powder on it to help keep the piglets dry. Sows are placed in a farrowing crate to minimize crushing of piglets. You can see how big the sow is compared to her piglets. When a sow lies down, she can easily lie on a pig and crush it. So the farrowing crate is used to slow down how quickly a sow can lie down and to give piglets some time to get out of the way. Here is Kevin checking the sow card. The sow card stays with the sow when she is moved into the farrowing room. That way it is readily accessible and Kevin can check on the litter and keep track of any health concerns. This is another example of supplementary heat for the piglets, a heat lamp. Ideally, the piglets are attracted to that area for warmth and safety. On average, piglets will nurse for 21 days, and then after the lactation period, they will move on to the nursery phase of production. In the next video in our series, we will be visiting the nursery phase.